Coming onto the floor for your opponent, number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
In the corner, Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Powell, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick-and-roll action.
Here's McCain. Still scoreless. The great one with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Powell with it. 11 points last game. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, George. Here's the great one. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Here's the great one, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It is incredible that George is playing Brent at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Harden kicks to Leonard. Off target from three-point range.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. To the inside. Here's Jones. The Clippers keep it alive. He gets that one. Harden's got 5.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's the great one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Harden outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. 8 points for him.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3-ball.
And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Dunn. 9 points last game out. Harden dishes to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league. You expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Can experience.
Get him, MP.
To the left wing. Grimes passes to Maxey. Got that one up quick. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jones finds Harden. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 10 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to the great one. Over Harden, and again it's Philadelphia.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Dunn kicks to Harden, fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. From the baseline. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey against Dunn. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
From deep Harden. He can't hit that time.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To the middle. Grimes passes to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
They're going to take that gamble with Grimes from 3. Didn't pay off for the defense there.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. And Simmons subbed in for Dunn. Simmons looking around. Pass to Leonard. Bogdanovich against George. George with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Simmons sets a screen for Harden. The offensive rebound. Will it go? That shot is off.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's the great one. To the right side. Pass to McCain. From past the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Leonard dishes to Harden. Here's Simmons. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Pass to Embiid. Over Eubanks. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's the great one, driving to the basket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Yabusele passes to the great one. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. The great one's got 48.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Embiid, the pass to the great one. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Leonard. Here's McCain. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. George against Bogdanovich. Outside, Simmons. 1:44 left in the first half. And it's Leonard missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Leonard on the wing. 1:19 left to play here in the half. And here's Harden. He's got 13. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got 15.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. The great one. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Leonard. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Down low, George. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Look how confident George is inside. Just pops it in.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Last game he had 13. And then Simmons slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. The great one with the bucket.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Now Leonard. The 3 from Simmons, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Philadelphia, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's the Great One. Then it's George. And it's McCain in a two-guard. The 76ers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he ends up missing both free throws. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to George, to the wing on the left. Here's the Great One. They get it back. That one goes in. Embiid's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harden's got 17 now.
Timely bucket from Harden, just beating the shot clock.
Pass to George. Here's the Great One. Into the lane. Bucket is good. The Great One's got 57 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden finds Zubac. Now Powell from downtown. That shot, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Inside, here's McCain. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Harden. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And that one's good. George, he's got 11.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Screen by Leonard. Looking to end his cold spell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Yabusele kicks to George. Cranes the three-pointer.
And George, a volume three-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. To halt the run. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know. And good, he hits it again.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Here's Leonard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 16 points.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Zubac's the best to Bogdanovic. And he makes that one.
Bogdanovic focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Out to the wing. Embiid, the pass to the great one. Back to Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Powell kicks to Harden. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Harden's shot is good.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Yabusele passes to the great one. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Zubac. Up top Powell, defended by George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's the great one. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Over Maxey. Rebound by Joel Embiid. 76ers shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Leonard, no luck.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
The great one passes to Embiid, shoots over Zubac, and the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 13. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Outside Leonard, some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell kicks to Bogdanovich. And again, no good by the Clippers. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Basket good. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, PG can get in the zone, and those zones can stretch for a long time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A floater. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. He's got 15.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Harden looking it over. They need this one. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Bogdanovich wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. The great one passes to Embiid, shakes him, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 19 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Powell. Fires the 3. Tips it up. And Harden on the foul. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's some extra effort there from Harden. Get the rebound and get his own bucket.
For the 3. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the great one.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Here's Leonard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to Yabusele. Here's the great one, guarded by Harden. The great one passes to Yabusele. Embiid with the screen on Bogdanovich. He was all alone on that one. 20 points for him.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to the great one. Maxey with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 22 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Harden for 3, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid. George against Powell. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
So it's the Clippers now. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Harden with it. Maxey covering. To the middle. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Maxey passes to the great one. Driving the lane, and he slams it one-handed.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jones is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Harden in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Shot by Grimes. Checking for Edwards.
The gas, MP.
Number 11, Jason the Great One.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Oubre outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by the 76ers. Grimes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's the great one. Comes up empty down low. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's the great one. Pass to Drummond. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Grimes, guarded by Harden. Drummond with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Maxey, and he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Harden with the stop.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. The great one passes to Maxey. Knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got 31.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Harden's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's the great one, banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great, and yep, another basket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load.
And another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Jones kicks to Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Now, you can't let Powell find shots at the arc like that, especially when he's got that kind of rhythm.
He got it again. Sensational.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Ben Simmons, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Jones.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Maxey passes to the great one. Back to Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% in the fourth. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Pass to Drummond. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's the great one. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here is Zubac. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by the great one. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Leonard. To the paint. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Oubre passes to the great one. To the inside. Over Harden. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Leonard looking around. Harden can't hit. Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to the great one. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Here's the great one. Down low. Fires from deep. And another one falls. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's the great one. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles guys shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Zubac finds Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
And he drives in. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. And it's the great one missing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the great one.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Leonard with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's the great one. Again, Philadelphia.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's Leonard missing. Philadelphia with the ball. And it's the great one missing. Harden outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win.
I can't believe you still have the energy to get all those shots up.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it.
Oh.
Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh, man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you did.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that you were pretty good. Okay.
Listen, I'm not joining the league anytime soon, but I can hold my own and pick up.
Okay, Jake, I see you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get one in? Look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might stand a chance.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Let's see if you still feel the same way when we're done. I know you're an old pro at the insurance game, but this is my specialty, man. I'm not taking it easy on you,
Hey,
right?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
All right.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I've really had a great time today.
Thank you.